Can you see my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, okay. I'm just moving, Mataji. Just let me know. Mataji, are you able to see the translation? Can you see Jai Radha Madhava?
Yes, yes.
Can you see Jai Radha Madhava? Slide.
No, we are saying first slide agenda.
Okay. That's where I
Yeah.
wanted to check.
Yeah. Only agenda slide is visible.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
You can see the first slide now?
Yes.
Okay. Let me. Are you able to see the second slide?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yes.
Jai Radha Madhava, you can see? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. It's working now. Saundari Mataji, I'm going to make you a co-host. So in case somebody is talking, just mute them.
Okay, Prabhuji.
I made you co-host. You can mute anybody.
Okay.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yeshodanandana Brajajanarangana Yeshodanandana Brajajanarangana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yeshodanandana Brajajanarangana Yeshodanandana Brajajanarangana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Radha Ramana Hari Radha Radha Ramana Hari 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 Radha Ramana Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Today we'll sing another interesting song. Till now we are trying to sing a lot of Sanskrit-based songs, but today is a lot of Bengali song. So, as you know, our Sampradaya started from West Bengal. So there are so many great souls in West Bengal, like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, Bhakti Vinoda Thakura. So many great souls have been there and they have sung beautiful songs. Each song is a direct love letter from the devotee to the Krishna. So we are not translating into Telugu or English or any other language. We just sing as it is because that song will have that purity. That song will have exact bhava of the devotee who has been singing for Krishna. This song is basically representing all of our situation. Like Krishna has given us many lives. And in every life, he has given us an opportunity to connect to him. But our mind says, I don't want Krishna, I want enjoyment. We went through a lot of enjoyment in many lives. Every life we had marital life, we had children, we had family, we went to movies, we went to restaurants, we went to holidays. Everything we did in all the lives. But yet in this life also our mind is telling, except Krishna, I want everything. Anandam kavalani manasu paritapistuntundi. Eppudu anandam kosame korukuntu untundi. So Bhakti Vinoda Thakura, Srila Prabhupada's guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura's guru is Gaura Kishore Das Babaji. Gaura Kishore Das Babaji's guru is Bhakti Vinoda Thakura. In fact, he is also father of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. And he was singing this beautiful song. Emo na durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Try to follow. Emo na durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Emo na durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Tavani jana kono mahajane patai yadile tumi. Tavani jana kono mahajane patai yadile tumi. Emo na durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Emo na durmati samsara bhitore podiya chinu ami. Daya karo more patita dekiya kohila mare giya. Daya kori more patita dekiya kohila mare giya. Ohe dina jana सुने वालों खाता उल्लासिता बेहिया ओहे दीना जाना सुने वालों खाता उल्लासिता बेहिया एमो न दुर्मति संसारा बितोरे पौड़िया चीनु आमी दुर्मति संसारा बितोरे पौड़िया चीनु आमी तुम्हारे तरिते श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नवद्वीपे अवतारा तुम्हारे तरिते श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नवद्वीपे अवतारा तुम्हें को तो दिन ही न जाने कोरी लेना भाव पारा को तो दिन ही न जाने कोरी लेना भाव पारा एमो न दुर्मति संसारा बितोरे पौड़िया चीनु आमी दुर्मति संसारा बितोरे पौड़िया चीनु आमी वेदेर प्रतिज्ञा रखिबार तारे रुक्मवर्ण विप्रसूता वेदेर प्रतिज्ञा रखिबार तारे रुक्मवर्ण विप्रसूता महाप्रभु नामे नडिया माताय संगे भाय बदूता महाप्रभु नामे नडिया माताय संगे भाय बदूता नंदा सूता जीनी चैतन्य गोसाई निज नाम कोरी दाना नंदा चैतन्य गोसाई निज नाम कोरी दाना तारीलो जगत तुमियो जया लोहनीद परित्राण तारीलो जगत Tumiyo Jaya Lohanija Paritana Demon Durmati Samsara Bhitore Podiya Chino Ami Demon Durmati Samsara Bhitore Podiya Chino Ami Sekata Suniya Asiya Chinata Tomara Charane Tale Sekata Suniya Asiya Chinata Tomara Charane Tale Bakati Vinoda Kandiya Kandiya Apana Kahini Bole Bhakati Vinoda Kandiya Kandiya Apana Kahini Bole He Mona Durmati Samsara Bhitore Podiya Chino Ami He Mona Durmati Samsara Bhitore Podiya Chino Ami Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Emona Durmati Samsara Bhitore Podiya Chino Ami. Is it close to Oriya, Prabhu? Very close to Oriya? You both of you can understand. You are also Oriya. Okay. First row is all full of Oriya speaking. Right. The translation, it goes like this. Oh wicked mind, you brought me into this world. Oh Lord. I think there is some echo, Prabhu. One of your pure and elevated devotees has come to bring me out. మనకి కోరికలతోటి ఈ జన్మ తీసుకున్నాం మనం. కానీ ఎవరో భగవంతుడి యొక్క భక్తుడి దయ వలన మనం ఈ జన్మలోంచి బయటికి వెళ్తానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం. He saw me so fallen and wretched. He took pity and came to me saying, "Oh humble soul, please listen to the good thing, for it will gladden your heart." At least in this life, listen to the Acharya's words, listen to Prabhupada words, listen to all the devotee words. They are telling, you have wasted so many lives. At least this life, develop bhakti towards Krishna, Adokshajam. Sri Krishna Chaitanya has appeared in the land of Navadvipa to deliver you. He has safely conducted many miserable souls such as you across the sea of worldly existence. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come 500 years back, where Lord Krishna has come back as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where his only purpose was to take us back home. All the confused people, all the distracted people, he is trying to take us back to Krishna. His only job was to show us the path towards the liberation. To fulfill the promise of Vedas, the son of a Brahmana bearing the name Mahaprabhu of golden complexion has descended with his brother, the Avaduta Nityananda. Together they have overwhelmed all of Nadia with divine ecstasy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his brother, who has come like his brother Nityananda, who are nothing but Lord Krishna and Balaram, have come 500 years back, and the entire Nadia Grama, that whole of Bengal, they were just chanting on the roads, dancing. Only thing, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So they were dancing and asking everybody, come join the Sankirtan party. Very simple. There's nothing to be done. Simply join the Sankirtan party and clap your hands and use your mouth to sing the holy name of the Lord. That's all. Our movement is very simple. The most easiest thing to follow in all the sampradayas available in today's world is this sampradaya, because it's very simple. It's not expecting anything. It's just asking, Bhagavantudu Naman cheyandi, inkem oddu. Very simple. Right. Sri Chaitanya, who is Krishna himself, the son of Nanda, has saved the world by freely distributing his holy name. Go also and receive your deliverance. So there are no restrictions. They are not telling you have to be born in a Brahmana family. You have to be born in this family, that family, from this caste, this community, nothing. No rules and regulations. Whoever maybe you are, even though you are a papi, even though you are a saint, whoever you are, just to follow this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, just to be a part of the moment, and you will be delivered. For example, water is going in that one direction. If you are a part of it, automatically you will go in that direction. Just that stream will go in. Game cheyakaledu. Man extra em kashtapadakala. Just follow the path. They are just telling, follow this path, you will achieve. And finally, you will be delivered. Delivered means you will come out of this cycle of birth and death. Oh Lord, hearing these words, Bhakti Vinoda has been weeping on the soles of your lotus feet and tells the story of his life. This is the greatness of Acharyas. Bhakti Vinoda Thakura is one of the Manjaris who has come from the Goloka Vrindavan. Yet he is telling, I am a fallen soul. What is the chance for me? అంటే గొప్ప గొప్ప వ్యక్తులు అలా మాట్లాడతారన్నమాట. నాకేంటి గతి? ఓ భగవంతుడా, కృష్ణ, నాకేంటి గతి? నువ్వు ఇంత మార్గం చూపిస్తున్నావు, ఇంత ఈజీ మార్గం చూపిస్తున్నావు. Yet I am not prepared. Krishna is showing the door, but still many of us say, I want to live here permanently. I don't want, because I am here only for enjoyment. From morning till night, I always think about my personal enjoyment. Nenu, na kutumbam. That's it. Me, my family, my wealth, all my things. We always think about it. Even though there is a path shown, we are still not showing interest. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakura is telling exactly our mood. This is our mood. Every week, somebody is knocking our door and telling, Hare Krishna, this is the path. Please follow this path. Please follow this path. We'll just say, okay. And we keep postponing the goal of life to the next goal. Who knows next week who is alive? Sorry to say this one. We don't know. But the day we catch this one, the day we understand that this is the perfect path of life, manaki inka jeevithanlo edi anakki chuskovalsina avasaram ledhu. That's why this song. Did you like this song? It's a very beautiful song. I know it is little Bengali tune, but that's okay. Don't worry. Don't think that the tune is different or language is different. As I told you, the bhakti of the singer is in those words. Whether you sing today, even after 500 years, our bhakti a song lo ఉంటుంది. So if we can sing like this, Emona durmati samsara bhitore pudiya chinuami. With that bhava, oh Krishna, oh Guru, నాకు ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా ఈ చెత్త బుర్రకి ఎక్కట్లేదు. ఇంకా నా మనసు సంసారం మీదే తిరుగుతుంది. My mind is still wandering around samsara only, but it is not turning towards you. At least now, let my mind turn towards you, Krishna. Please. We have to beg sometimes. It is not easy. Our mind is so tuned to enjoyment and samsara. If we have to turn it away from samsara towards Krishna, towards the deliverer of samsara, it's not easy. Yesterday I was listening to one very small short story when Lord Ramachandra was trying to cross the sea, a small river that tries to cross, Gudu. When he was trying to cross the small water stream, he gives money. Sitamma was very happy and she gives one ring. Please offer it to Guha. And when Lord Ramachandra was giving to that Guha, that Guha says, both of us are same profession, so I won't take money from you. Then Ramachandra asks, what is that? Why we both of us are in the same profession? And Guha says, my job is to take you from this side to that side. Your job is to take me from this samsara to Vaikuntha. Bhavasagara. You are here to take me from Bhavasagara. So both of us are boatmen only. So between boatmen, there is no money exchange. Beautiful. It was. Hare Krishna. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं सदा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता स्त्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगन्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः धन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नमो ब्राह्मण्य देवाय गो ब्राह्मण हिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जय Hare Krishna. Welcome back, everybody. Whoever has come in person, whoever has joined online, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for giving priority to attending Gita on a Sunday morning, and especially when it is getting very cold every week by week. Getting up in the morning, taking bath, and coming here is a big challenge. But at least 25 of you here and online, some 10-15 of you, all of you have chose to come here. Thank you so much. This week I posted one Bhagavatam sloka. Meelo kontamandi recite chesaru. Yasyam vaisruyamanaayam Krishne paramapurushe bhaktirutpadyate pumsa soka moha bhayapaha. So what is the meaning? Simply by listening to this Vedic literature, which means listening to Srimad Bhagavatam, the feeling for loving devotional service to Lord Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, sprouts up. So how do we get bhakti? One best way is listening to Bhagavatam. Prabhuji, I don't have so much faith. It's okay. Listen to Bhagavatam every day. Prabhuji, I don't have so much taste for Harinam Sankirtan. I just do it because all of you are doing. But one day I wanted to get the taste. Listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. So, YouTube, there is so much Bhagavatam available. So many great souls are doing. If you want in Telugu, Pranavananda Prabhu is doing in Telugu. Or Gauranga Darshan Prabhu is also doing. Nitai Sevani Mataji is doing in Telugu. If you are comfortable in English, there is unlimited. If you want Hindi, there is unlimited available on YouTube. Telugu slowly, from the last 1.5 years, slowly we see more speakers doing in Telugu. So just make a habit of 30 minutes listening to Bhagavatam every day sometime. If you are driving to the office or doing some household work, something or the other, for half an hour, if you start listening, it will purify our heart. So by listening, the feeling for devotion towards who is Krishna Paramapurushe, who is the Supreme Personality of God, Ayana మీద భక్తి కలుగుతుంది. And what will that do? It will extinguish the fire of Soka, Moha, Bhaya. These are our major 3 problems. Soka, Moha, Bhaya. These are big problems. Shokam. We start crying for things which don't belong to us or belong to us temporarily. When we are in LKG, we cry for pencil being lost. I cried so much when somebody took away my pencil when I was in LKG. I still remember that one. Today we cry for something else. When we are 70, 80, we cry for good health. Something or the other will keep crying. Moha. Every age, that pencil was mine. This house is mine. That moha is there. This family is mine. And Bhaya. Always we are scared. We are shit scared about next day, what is going to happen. We are anxious about tomorrow. We are anxious about next month. Soka, Moha, Bhaya. These are our 3 problems. Manni adista unnayi. Oka chota nilabatledu. They are always making us running up and down. If these 3 have to go, we need to get bhakti. How do we get bhakti? One of the foremost thing is Sravanam. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu's Pada Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. All those 9 paths which Prahalad has explained, and he said you have to start at the age of 5. Right. Okay, we are in 2nd chapter. I don't know if Krishna will permit me to complete 2nd chapter today. I have a plan, but we just have only 1.5 hours. We'll see. Prayers are also important. Some of you might be thinking, Prabhuji, why are we spending 20 minutes doing Kirtan prayers? Why don't we straight away come and say, 2.45, tak, 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 why can't we start? Anipistad manaki. Even I was thinking initial days when I was attending classes, why is my Prabhuji doing Kirtans? Why can't we start a fat, 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 fat? Then I started understanding that we need to prepare our consciousness. Our consciousness is running around everywhere. By Kirtan, by Bhagavatam, by prayers, our mind comes to a standstill position and it starts focuses. Then Sloka's meaning go into our mind. Otherwise, straight away with our stupid mind, Slokas don't go into our mind. That's why prayers are very important. Don't think that prayers are waste of time. So from Arjuna had Soka, Moka, Bhaya. All these 3 he had. He expressed in 1st chapter. Soka, Moha, Bhaya. All his points are around that only. Correct, Mataji? Right. So then Krishna starts explaining from a soul point of view. 2.11 to 2.30, 19 Sokas he has explained about soul. Tarvata. Then he started explaining about his duty. You are a Kshatriya. 2.31 to 2.38. Almost 8 slokas he said, you are a Kshatriya, please do your duty. Then he started from 39 to 53, he started explaining about Buddhi Yoga. Kalpana Mataji asked last week, Prabhuji, what is Buddhi Yoga? I don't know if I have given correct answer or not. I thought I will just give answer again. So Buddhi Yoga has 2 meanings, Mataji. One meaning means is as good as Bhakti Yoga. Another meaning is Buddhi Yoga is an intelligence with which we are able to do Bhakti Yoga. So all the clarity is Buddhi Yoga. Why we should do Bhakti is given clarity by Buddhi Yoga. Mataji. Sorry for 1 week delay in giving a right answer. Right? So we stopped at 48th sloka. Is that right? 49. Very good. I just want to check how many are following. Right. 49. 50 also completed? 49 we have completed. Very good. So 50th sloka. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ube sukruta dushkrute tasmat yogaya yujyasya yoga karmasu kaushalam. So in entire Bhagavad Gita, we hear the word yoga some hundreds of times. What is yoga? Stretching the body is not yoga. That is one kind of yoga. It is required for good health. But this yoga means connection with Krishna. Krishna is telling different ways. For a lot of people don't directly want to take bhakti yoga. So Krishna is telling karma yoga. Then for some people, intellectual people, Krishna started giving jnana yoga. They are stimulated by deep discussions. Valaki jnana yoga ichchadu Krishnudu. Then for some people said, I want to follow, you heard this Kundalini yoga, Shakchakra sadhana, all those people, there are some people, they are more interested in that paths. Krishna said, okay, follow Ashtanga yoga. And there are normal people like us. Prabhuji, we cannot do all those things. Please follow Bhakti yoga, which is the best thing, which is above the Jnana yoga, Karma yoga, Ashtanga yoga. We will discuss this one day. But anyway, prior to coming to reading Prabhupada Gita, we were given an understanding all these are alternate paths. But actually, one way they are alternate paths to reach God, but one way they are incremental paths. Incremental paths. That means if you are following Bhakti Yoga, it includes Ashtanga Yoga, it includes Jnana Yoga, it includes Karma Yoga, it includes Buddhi Yoga, it includes Dhyana Yoga, everything. Bhakti Yoga మనం చేస్తున్నాం అంటే మనం అన్ని చేస్తున్నట్టే. That is what Krishna is clarifying in 12th chapter. Arjuna asked, for everything we have to go by Shastric proof. Anything I say, you have to tell Prabhuji which sloka you are referring. Otherwise, you can say, Prabhuji, I'm going to file a police complaint against you if you are not referring to any sloka and you give your own knowledge. No, not thing. Whatever I speak from my mouth will refer. Some of you are coming to Gauranga Darshan Prabhu class. Thank you so much. You might have observed. I'm not comparing myself with such a great soul, but we all speak the same language. Have you observed that? We all speak the same language. We just go, whether in this place Raghurandan Prabhu takes class, we all speak the same language. We say the same thing. We don't deviate from the concept. So I am a photocopier. What does photocopy do? మీరు ఏ పేపర్ ఇస్తే అదే కింద వస్తుంది. It won't create anything on its own. So I am a Xerox machine. I will do the same thing. Or I am an electrician. What is the job of an electrician? To give some connections. So my job is to connect. You say, Prabhuji, I want one fan here. Okay, I will connect it to the main house. That's it. I cannot bring main power. That's not my job. My job is connect from the switch to the main power. I am an electrician. So Krishna is the main powerhouse. My job and all the devotees' job is to give that connections. So if you have to define myself, I am an electrician or I am a photocopier. That's nothing more than that. So we will speak only what Vyasadeva is telling. What Vyasadeva is telling, it is coming from the same parampara. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu. The same thing we are going to do. Right. A man engaged in devotional service rids himself from both and good bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. Krishna em cheptunadante, don't run around good things or bad things. So this is an interesting thing after coming to Krishna consciousness. Before coming here, I was understanding that we have to always do good activities. But after coming to Krishna conscious, Krishna is told, made it clear, manchi karmalu kuda bandhale. Good things also bind you, bad things also bind you. Bad things will bind you and it will give you bad results. Good things will bind you and it will give you good results. Now we'll ask my question. Prabhuji, good results is good, right? Manchide ka tappentidi? Any one of you? Is good results also good?
Hare Krishna, Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. That was good.
So this good thing also is a kind of bondage. So it will.
Sorry. थोड़ा इको कम कर. हाँ, बोलिए.
This good thing also is a kind of bondage. Bind us to this material world for a long time. So we go to enjoy in a Sloka or some higher Loka. But Krishna says that Kina Punya, Kina Tamala, so again we will fall down to the same material world. Our misery will not go. So that is my understanding.
Good. Any other answers? Why? What is the problem with good things? Is there any problem with good things?
Pride.
Huh?
Gives us pride.
It gives us pride. Good point. False ego. Man ego పెంచుతుంది.
We get attached to the result.
Comes to us.
Ah.
Good thing and bad thing, again, we are thinking about the fruit or the result of it. So, Mark Faleshu Kadachan.
Mahaphalesh.
That is what.
Very good.
It will bring a lot of pride.
It will bring lot of pride.
Only doing good things. And
Yes.
good person
Yes.
might come.
Yes. Yes, Saundarya Mataji, you are saying something?
Even good things brings us the attachment to the result. But Krishna says not to focus on the result, just do the duty. So
Yes,
we should
good
get
things
rid
are
of that
also-
attachment.
Prabhuji said good things are going to become pride. Mataji is telling good things are also becoming attachment. And you are saying that good things are also making us feel proud and saying that I am the doer feeling. Some people give donation in a temple and they'll tell 10,000 people. You remember that I connect to a lot of movies. I'm a movie buff before. How many of you remember Santosham movie, that Kota Srinivasarao dialogue? Joke. He calls everybody and says, Mali Chappandi. Like that, we in the Kenjapper Oxar Chappandi, he calls one by one and makes the same thing again and again. Like that, some people give 1,000 rupees donation and tell 100 people, I've given yesterday 1,000 rupees donation in the temple. Some people, I remember in some places, the name of the person will be bigger than the size of the fan ka, this one. Big names, they'll put it on that one. So, because people, Mataji Chappandi.
Here,
Huh.
when we start,
Huh?
and we don't know anything when we start, isn't it still better to do good things and avoid bad things?
Yes.
All this through result.
Agreed. Agreed.
That will happen as we keep on associating with
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Isn't so much of effort to put in flow to I have to disassociate, I will not tell anybody. Sometimes telling somebody could be also good because that will.
You are motivating somebody.
Like, one person has told, I got 10 books to distribute.
Yes.
Think that they can.
Correct.
So, is it even wrong? I don't
No,
know.
Mataji, see, you are 100% right, Mataji. We are talking from two perspectives. Everything is relative, Mataji. For example, we are all just taking a liberty. We are all a group of worst people. If one person is trying to do good thing among that itself is a great thing. Because we are all doing worst things. So one person trying to do good thing itself is a great thing. It will motivate other people and it will bring some positivity in the environment. What you said is 100% right. But we are talking from a spiritual platform point of view that good things also bind us. That doesn't mean that we are not, that's what we'll slowly understand. It is not that Krishna conscious people will not do any good things, it will not bind. They will also do good things only. But we are doing everything for the sake of Krishna's pleasure, not for our own happiness. Yes.
Once we start, after a certain point, they see that these good things are not happening because you are taking effort. So many things come together and it happens.
I'll tell you one, I agree with you, Mataji, on this point, but I'll tell you, there are so many educated people today, so-called IIMs, ISBs, all the great academic people. They are now talking this new language called there's no God. Only thing what remains is humanity. Humanity is higher than God. And they have even coined a term called Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. Meer vinuntaru andaru. Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. Will you agree with that one? To some extent.
Without any feedback.
Okay. See, for some person who is not doing anything, if he is doing Manava Seva, that itself is great. At least he's not being a troublesome person to other people. He's trying to serve the society. Great. But here we are discussing deeper philosophy. People have coined this one saying that there is no point serving God. There is no point giving money to the temples. There is no point in doing abhishekam to the God. Why don't you, this movie like PK movie? Why are you wasting the milk to Lord Shiva in the temple? Why can't you serve the poor people? The same person who makes that statement, next day he'll have a child's birthday and he'll celebrate 1 lakh rupees on his daughter's first birthday. Why is he not stopping that 1 lakh rupees on his daughter's birthday and giving it to the poor people? Why is the same who goes to Pizza Hut and have 5,000 rupees dinner? So these people are duplicitous people. They only advise other people. Like, for example, you are trying to construct a temple. Immediately they say, why 5 crores on the temple? There are so many poor people. Why are you celebrating 1 crore or 2 crores on your daughter's wedding? Give it to all the poor people, no? Or when you are doing a big political party and inviting 10,000 people for the speech and giving them biryani and 1 glass of special water, you are doing all that one, then that whole cost is 5 crore. Then you don't talk about it. The problem is, if you are really talking about good things, it's okay. But you are talking good things by pulling down God in today's world. You means a lot of people. That is the problem. So people are trying to take away people from God-centric. Do Annadanam, nothing wrong. Do Annadanam. You donate for Annadanam. Give Prashadam to the people. If you are giving Prashadam to the people, you are doing 2 things. You are filling their belly, you are also slowly filling their heart. You understand? So like that, you give donations, you do all the good things, but don't take people away from the God in the name of good things. That is where we are coming from. If somebody is horrible, at least if they are doing one good thing in this life, that's good. That's a good step. We appreciate that one. See, devotees who are Krishna conscious devotees also start doing good things, but they are doing good things for the sake of pleasure of Krishna. They think that Krishna, this is the money you have given me, and I am giving your money to your people. It's just the consciousness difference, Mataji. Act is the same. One person is doing the Annadanam for 1,000 people. Another devotee is also doing Annadanam. Both of them are feeding people. What is the difference? Consciousness is different. Just consciousness is different. And that's why the subjects are all very subtle. These are all in the consciousness. And we are trying to correct that consciousness through a process. So that anything we do, we are connecting to Krishna. And Ardhaita Mataji. So Manava Seva is Madhava Seva is not correct. There is one of my, in one of my apartments, the place where I was staying before, there was a Ganesh temple. And there was a discussion going on saying that every month I was in charge for the temple. I was collecting some money and taking care to giving pujari, all kinds of activities. As a temple committee, I was taking voluntarily, I was doing some service. So it is getting very difficult to collect money from people. So I suggested to our MC, why don't you just, whoever is interested, deduct money from their monthly payment and give it to me as a bank account, but so that I don't need to, apart from my busy work every month, coordinating with 100 people and all is getting difficult. And there was one guy who is working in a bank, vice president. And he says, if MC deducts even 1 rupee from my account, I will go to the court. If you are deducting 1 rupee for the temple, he's an atheist. I am ready to the court. I will even go to the Supreme Court if you deduct my money. I am ready to give 1,000 people Annadanam, but not 1 rupee to the Ganesh temple. See the arguments? And one person says, I think we should remove that Ganesh temple and make it a dog park, because many of our dogs don't have a place to go in the morning. What is the use of the temple? There is one more person who said this statement. What to do, Mataji? What should I say? And these people are they educated or not? They are all well educated, coming from good families. And the person who said is a Tamil Iyengar. Sorry to use a particular sect name, but he is the one who made that statement. Coming from such a pious family, Iyengar family means Their families are all thinking about God and worshipping Krishna. That's the kind of family. And this person comes and says, remove that Ganesh temple and make it like a dog park. My dog do not have a place to stay.
Prabhuji, here the point, when so many sinful, this kind of activity happening, but they are not the immediate punishment. There is punishment, yes, I understand.
That is the problem, Prabhu. There is no immediate punishment. That is why nobody is understanding. Half of the people do not believe that there is birth again. Rest of the people, you are not seeing punishments immediately. Or you are not connecting your undergoing punishments to the past life reactions.
Krishna is so merciful, right?
See, Prabhu, is there any person who is all the time happy? Everybody is undergoing problems.
Yes.
Everybody is undergoing problems. But they are not connecting their problems to their past life sins. I am undergoing this problem because of the sin I have done in the past. So at least let me correct myself in this life. That thinking is not there. Or you are not, or you are seeing people suffering. Okay, maybe by virtue of all the good things you have done in the past life, this life you have no problem with the roti, kapda, makan. You are enjoying in a nice car, you are in a nice apartment, electricity, water, everything is going okay. You never have any problems. You are having every 6 months international holiday. Everything is going okay. But have you seen people suffering in front of you? You have seen people suffering. Then why are you not thinking, why are they suffering? What is the reason for the suffering? You are not thinking. Lord Buddha, he was a king. You all know the story of Buddha. He was a king. He had everything. He was an emperor. Then he started seeing one sick person, one old person and dead person. And he started thinking deeply what is life. And he left the palace and meditated and kind of things. So we are coming from that point of view that a lot of people are going away from God consciousness in the name of good things. Do good things, it's fine. I'm not saying that we should not do good things. But just doing good things alone is not enough. You have to be God conscious and do good things. That is the right thing to do. That is the right consciousness. Bhakti toti enni manchi panulana cheyanడి. Krishna, నువ్వు ఇచ్చిన ధనం నేను నలుగురికి అందజేస్తున్నాను. Krishna, you have given me this talent. I am using this talent for serving you. You feed million people, no problem. Understand? Right. So coming back to the spiritual context, good things are also binding us. By good things, we are again taking birth and we are being born in a rich family with all the facilities and we are enjoying again life and we are continuing. So we are not focusing on the goal. We are not focusing on the goal. Good things are also deviation. For example, you are just going towards a temple. You are going for some very important festival is there, 6 o'clock, you need to meet there. On the road, there is a traffic jam. You are not able to reach there by 6 o'clock. That's a bad obstacle. But on the road, you met your childhood friend after 15 years. Is it a good thing? You met your childhood friend after 15 years. It's a good thing, kada? But is it a deviation from your goal? Yes. Automatically, Are chai dadam padra chaal rolling matladukoni. You forget that you are going to the temple to be a part of that important festival and you go with him and you have chai talk for next 2 hours and you miss that evening. Meeting your childhood friend is a great thing. But is it a deviating from your core goal? You understood the example, all of you? Just take that example in mind. So good things kuda manni bandhistai, bad things also manni bandhistai. Both of them are the reason for the next life again. Good things, bad things, both of them are for the reason for next life again. You do a lot of good things, you are taking birth again to enjoy the results of the good things. You do a lot of bad things, you are taking birth again to enjoy the sins of the bad things. So both are keeping you here only. That's why Krishna is telling, a man engaged in devotional service rids himself from both and good reactions. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. So Krishna is telling, manche kadu, chedu kadu. Be in the path of bhakti, be in the path of yoga, be in the path of connecting to Krishna so that asali janme lekunda avutadi. Right. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmukta padam gachanti anamayam. So Krishna is telling, by thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of the work of the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the stage beyond miseries. This is what we discussed, right? By being in devotion, you are not trying to do good things, you are not trying to do good things, bad things, you are trying to do everything for pleasing Krishna. నువ్వు ఏ పని చేసినా భగవంతుడి కోసం, అంటే భగవంతుడి ప్రీత్యర్థం. You are doing everything from etat phalam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvadeva Namaskaram Keshavam Pratigachati. Everything you are doing for Krishna's happiness. Krishna, you have given me money, I am giving to people. Krishna, you have given me a talent to speak, so I am sharing Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Krishna, you have given me this situation, so I am distributing Bhagavad Gitas. Everything you are connecting to Krishna. Right. So that is the best thing. So karmajam buddhi yuktahi phalam tyaktva manishinaha. Phalam tyaktva manishinaha. Just don't be bound by the results. Don't be attached to the results. Janma bandha vinirmukta padam gachanti anamayam. So by being connected to Krishna, మనం ఈ జన్మ నుంచే బయటికి రావటానికి అవకాశం ఉంది. Are you clear with what I've explained? Right. Right. Owing to ignorance, one does not know that this material world is a miserable place where there are dangers at every step. Out of ignorance only, less intelligent persons try to adjust to the situation by fruitive activities, thinking that the resultant actions will make them happy. Krishna is telling, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. I said this many times. Krishna is making crystal clear, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. ఈ ప్లేస్లో ఎప్పుడు కష్టాలు ఉంటూనే ఉంటాయి. There is always danger. Padam padam yat vipadam. Bhagavatam says that one. There is always danger at every step. This is Dukkhalayam, this is Ashashvatam. కానీ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? In the place which is Dukkhalayam, we are searching for Sukham. In the place which is Ashashvatam, we are thinking we live here permanent. Who is the biggest fool? We have to look into the mirror. మనమే. ఏ ప్లేస్లో అయితే సుఖం దొరకదు అని కృష్ణుడు చెప్తున్నాడో అక్కడ నేను సుఖం ఎత్తుక్కుంటాను. ఏ ప్లేస్లో అయితే ఇక్కడ పర్మనెంట్ గా ఉండలేవు అంటే నేను ఇక్కడే ఉంటాను. All of us are earning money. All of us are working towards this one with an intention with what I'll be here foreverly. We always talk this example. You go on a holiday. You go on a holiday to some Maldives. Example. You are there for 5 nights. Are you interested with what's happening in Maldives? What is the local government? What is the currency fluctuation? What is the GDP there? What is the trade there? What is the incoming commerce? What is the culture? What are all the festivals? What is the real estate price going there? How are things? No, you are interested in 4 nights sitting near a beach, enjoying, wear some colorful chaddi, go into the bath, enjoy beaches, enjoy eating all those things, and 4th day you are coming back. That's all you are interested. You are not interested with the entire thing about whole Maldives. You are not interested in settling down there. You are not trying to understand the real estate market there. All those things you are not interested. But in this world, what are we doing? We think as if we are going to be here permanently. Prabhu, does it mean that we should stop earning money? No. That is not what Krishna is not telling. Krishna is not telling, leave families, stop earning money, grow 7 feet beard, sit in Himalayas. That is not what is Krishna's message. Krishna's message is, do your duty, and at the same time, please understand that this is not a permanent place. Keep doing your duty. You have to take, you are married, so there is a grahastha dharma. You have children, so you have to get them married. You have to put them in a good school. You have to give them basic education. You have to give them basic things in all life. You have to do that one. But don't look for extreme luxuries. Don't look for unnecessary things which is beyond a point. And because of that, don't make your life anxious. మనం ఏంటండి, మనం ఎప్పుడు ఏంటి, ఒక పెద్ద కోరిక పెట్టుకొని ఆ పెద్ద కోరిక కోసం మన లైఫ్ అంతా స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతూనే ఉంటాం. దెర్ ఇస్ నెవర్ ఎ రెస్ట్. రైట్. So the miseries of life, namely birth, death, old age, and disease, are present everywhere within the material world. But one who understands his constitutional position as the eternal servitor of the Lord and knows the position of personality of Godhead engages himself in the transcendental loving of the service of the God. Once you know that you are a jiva, you are a soul, and soul is eternal servant of Krishna, your principal duty is to continue to the path, perform the path of bhakti. Whatever you are a beggar or you are a CEO of a company. Alfred Ford CEO, what's his name, Prabhu? Forgot his name. Huh? No, the current CEO of Ford. Alfred Ford. Current CEO of Ford, Alfred Ford. Do you know that he's a 16-rounder Hare Krishna Mahamantra follower? Ford company CEO. He gets up at 4 o'clock and does 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Not CEO, but he's
sorry, he's one of the, he's the grandson of that one. He is one of the core investor, stockholder, whatever it may be. He does 16 rounds of this one, and he is using all his wealth for construction of a big temple in Mayapur. Mafatlas Industries chairman, Krishna Chandra Prabhu, right? No, Krishna Chandra Prabhu, Mafatlal Industries chairman. I saw him in the chappal stand in ISKCON Chowpatty temple. I couldn't believe. Mafatlal Industries chairman might be having 500 crores property. He was in the chappal stand that day as a duty. Can we do that one? I can't do that. So there are so many great people who have understood that the purpose of life is not just enjoying wealth. They have understood that the purpose of life is connecting to Krishna, and they are utilizing all the facilities given by Krishna for the service of Krishna. If you are born in a very rich family, you are fortunate. Use that for the service of Krishna. Everybody is given a talent. Use that for service of the Krishna. Like Mataji has been blessed with a very good talent of articulation. Now she's giving summaries for us to every Wednesday. She's sharing a summary. So she's using her skill, which she can use in an office, also for the service of Krishna. Like that, each one of you are given by so many skills. One need not be a CEO to serve Krishna. ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళకి భగవంతుడు ఏదో ఒక శక్తి, ఏదో ఒక టాలెంట్ ఇచ్చాడు. Right? So there was one Mataji who was making garlands in Vrindavan temple. I don't know if I told this story or not. She was making garlands in Vrindavan temple, and she was always thinking, why am I not seeing Krishna in person? So it happened for 15-20 years. Her duty is only to make garlands. We think making garlands is an ordinary job. That's what we think. Even I was thinking like that before coming to Krishna consciousness. Now I understand making garlands for God is a big activity. I tried to learn, but I was not able to learn. It is very difficult. 2-3 times I tried to do it. I was not able to do. So, and she once got annoyed after 20 years. Let me leave Vrindavan and go to Barsana. Barsana is a place of Radharani, Srimati Radharani. Let me go to Barsana. This Krishna, he is so rigid person. He is not giving darshan. He is not even talking to me. He is not even saying, thank you. I am recognizing your work for the 20 years. So, ituvanti Ejman odilesesi, I'll go to a better place. And that lady started leaving Vrindavan and walking towards Barsana. Then suddenly she sees a blue color charming boy. And he comes there and stops her and says, "Nu vellipote naaku repu nunchi maalalu evaru kadtaramma? Who's gonna put the garlands for me from tomorrow if you leave me and go?" And he was having tears in his eyes, Krishna. And that Mataji had tears, and she says, "Forgive me, Krishna," and she walks back to the temple and continues her task of this one. Krishna is recognizing. It is not that he is immediately telling you, yes, today you did 2 malas, wonderful. Yes, Mataji, today you did 4 malas, hooray. Krishna is not going to immediately stand next to you, pat your back and say, yes, I have noted it. Yes, today I'm putting today's date. Lavanya Mataji did 6 malas. Very good. Thank you. 7:15 p.m. Very nice. Save, control, save. He's not going to say that one. But he is watching. He is recognizing. He is remembering. And he will remember. And he will give the result. Sometimes immediately or sometimes at the end of the life. He will give result. For sure.
Constant.
Mm.
He comes understand.
Correct. Correct, Mataji.
That all of us sense it.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. Those are the things we need to remember in life and keep motivating and keep moving on. We need to remember those small things in life. We don't need big miracles. We don't need 5 kilos of vibhuti falling from the photo. Sorry if your feelings are hurt. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens. We don't need honey coming from the photos. We don't need all that one. Krishna is making very clear. He said that one. I am recognizing every little effort what you are doing towards me. Mataji, you are saying something?
We should get this back. So this is instant gratification we are expecting. But we also need to understand that whatever we do, it will not come back in the same form first.
Correct.
It might come in some other form. So it's not about equality.
From Mike.
It is about equity. Yeah, how equitably he is transferring that gratitude as saying.
Yeah.
So it is not about the instantly what we are going. We have done that. We should get back the same thing.
Yes.
It is not that way. It might be in some other form which we fail to notice.
Correct.
So that is where we are seeing we are not getting the result of our.
You don't see immediately. Thank you, Mataji, for clarifying, Lopa Mataji. So, Mataji, what Mataji said is a very interesting point. We are in the world of Swiggy and Zomato, where if you order something in 10 minutes, by the time your sabji is ready, you get pudina or that coriander dhania, you get in 10 minutes. And then immediately you can put the dhania and finish the sabji. We are in that kind of a world. We are in the instant gratification world. But Krishna's path, you need patience. That's why some people leave this path after some time. They say, I didn't see anything. I didn't see Krishna's darshan. I was chanting for 6 months. I was expecting Krishna will come on his Garuda and come on to my top floor. And he will come into my hall with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and he'll give me his darshan. So he did not give me his darshan. So I'm stopping chanting from tomorrow. This is how people think. Because we always want. మా ఇంటికి వస్తే నాకేం తెస్తావు మీ ఇంటికి వస్తే నాకేం ఇస్తావు విన్నారా ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ మా ఇంటికి వస్తే నాకేం తెస్తావు మీ ఇంటికి వస్తే నాకేం ఇస్తావు సో వీఆర్ సో డీప్ ఇంటూ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ సంథింగ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ సర్వీస్ సో దట్స్ వై సెల్ఫ్లెస్ సర్వీస్ ఇస్ అ వర్డ్ విచ్ ఈస్ ఏలియన్ టు అస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ టు అస్ సో దట్స్ వై దిస్ బహునాం జన్మనామాంతే జ్ఞానావాన్ మాం ప్రపత్యతే వాసుదేవం సర్వ ఇతి సమహాత్మ సుదుర్లభ 7.19 go home and refer. Krishna is telling it is very, very rare to have a devotee. Bahunam janmanamante. So it is, after so many lives, one will come to understand who is Krishna. Out of that million people, only one will make progress. But don't be disappointed. We can be one among them. So I'm a chartered accountant in my academics. So 96 kind of when I joined CA, everybody was scaring me that it's very difficult. Pass percentage is 2%. You won't pass. And my uncle said, 10 to 12 years, be prepared. 2 of my uncles are chartered accountants. Both of them have motivated me, but they also scared me. One uncle said 10 to 12 years. Another uncle said 8 years. Like that. But my father said, okay, give it a try. If you don't finish in 4 or 5 years or something, I'll give you some money. You can start doing a business. Don't worry. He encouraged me to do my CA. And there was a great teacher. I always remember him for my life. His name is Gupta Garu from Vijayawada. He said me only one thing. Satya, if the pass percentage is 2%, imagine you are in that 2. Ignore the 98, he said. He said, ignore the 98. You are in the 2. And there was one of my good friend who is very good in accounts. He used to clarify all my doubts in accounts and income tax. He's such a sweet friend of mine. He used to clarify. He's very super intelligent. I was an above average student. So both of us wrote the exam. He failed, I passed. He was thinking about the 98. I was thinking about the 2. The day when he went to the exam, he looked at 1,000 people there and he said, out of 1,000, 2%, I am not going to be there. He lost half interest. Even though he's well prepared, he's qualified, he's talented, he left that one. But my teacher told me, think about the 2%, like Arjuna, arrow to the eye of the, this one, eye of the fish or eye of the bird. Like that, my Guruji said, you are in the top 2, ignore the whole world, he said. So though I was less qualified, less intelligent, less prepared, I passed out and he failed. So I'm just drawing that example to Bhakti also. We have to think that we'll be in the 2% which Krishna will take us. If we think that it is not going to happen. We need to have confidence, we need to have patience, we need to have tolerance, and we need to continue to stay focused every day. That's why they say association is very, very important. Association is very important. Because without association, tell me in which group, each one of you have some apartment friends, childhood friends, each one of you have 10 WhatsApp groups. Each one of you have 10 what? Which group is reminding you, please read Bhagavad Gita, please do Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, please think about the purpose of life, don't waste human life. Which group this discussion is happening? You have friends, you have childhood friends, you have apartment friends, you have kitty friends. Some Matajis are busy all 7 days in 7 kitties. Which group is reminding of this one? Nobody is reminding. Only our Bhagavad Gita group will remind about this path. Right? So, if you leave this group, can you stay focused? Yeah, maybe 3 months motivation, 6 months, after 6 months, slowly, you'll start deviating from this one. So we need to remember that we need to stay in the association of the like-minded people. By association of the like-minded people, we'll be remembered. Right? For example, we might, Prabhuji, me pair much Praveen Prabhu. So Praveen Prabhu has met Narayan Prabhu today. How are you, Prabhu? Then he'll ask, Prabhuji, aaj mala kiya kya? How many rounds of Maha Mantra you did? उस दिन नारायण प्रभु ने नहीं दिया, नहीं किया, काम पे बिजी है. Then he remembered that one. He will immediately go home after his office and start doing. Praveen Prabhu ne yaad dilaya. Praveen Prabhu reminded me that I forgot my mala. Is there anybody who will ask you in your office, anywhere, have you done your mala today? Have you read Bhagavad Gita? Have you heard Bhagavatam for 15 minutes? Any of your relatives, friends, your own family members also will not ask you. But if the entire family members are together, they will ask you. First time I'm seeing Giridhar Prabhu not here in the session. He's traveling.
He's out of station.
He's out of station. After 1 year is the first time I'm not seeing him. I know Vasantra Prabhu at least messaged yesterday, so it's that's fine. I'm seeing that seat is empty. But I can see him here. His subtle body is sitting here and listening to the Bhagavad Gita class. As I know. So, for example, I'm just taking your example, or Kishan Prabhu and Kavita Mataji, because both of you are coming, or Mahesh Prabhu and Kalpana Mataji. At least I see 3 families are coming together. So slowly, after some time, your wife will remind you. Your husband will remind. ఏమండి వాళ్ళు మాల చేశారా లేదా? 9:30 అయిపోయింది, 10 అయిపోయింది, పడుకుంటున్నారు ఏంటి? మీరు 1 మాల కూడా చేయకుండా పడుకుంటున్నారు ఏంటి? మర్చిపోయాను. Let me do at least my one. So after some time, if you are as a family members together, your family members will remind you. Sometimes my daughter asks me, Nana, what's happening? Why are you looking at mobile while chanting? Then I'll keep that aside. I'll slap myself. I'll keep that aside. Or my wife will ask me, did you finish? No. Finish.
No breakfast.
No
breakfast.
No, she didn't say that. Don't give ideas, she's not here. Right. So, if we create that nice family around, that family also will remind us to stay focused in the path of bhakti. Karthik Prabhu and Lavanya Mataji are also attending regularly as a family. Now, they will motivate each other. They'll remind each other, today morning I feel lazy, I want to sleep. No, please come. Let's go to Bhagavad Gita class. That's how we motivate each other. And all. So I always encourage families to come together. Right, very good. Next. Yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatita nishyati tada ganchasi nirvedam stotavyasya stutasya cha. When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. What is the Telugu one, Mataji? One of you read. When you are in illusion, you don't know what is right, what is wrong. When you are out of illusion, when you are clear on the path of the purpose of life, then you know what I should hear, what I should not hear. Let's say you are slowly practicing to stop, what is this, prajalpa, what is that we call it? Gossip. Let's say all of us like gossip very much, right? Whether we like it or not, we'll certainly like gossip. We'll start listening. We'll start showing extreme interest to, if somebody is trying to find fault with others, that is the A.R. Rahman music to the ears. So, prajalpa, we are so used to gossip. Let's say one family, after some time, after coming to sessions for 6 months, made a decision. I think we are doing too much gossip. From tomorrow, we should reduce the gossip. And Ankunar, you made a decision. From tomorrow, next time I am started talking nonsense, please remind me. I tell my wife. We do like that one. So we start talking something, immediately my wife will remind. I remember, why are we talking about this nonsense? It's okay, it's okay. Like that, we remind ourselves. So, after you understood the purpose of your wasting, if somebody comes to your home and starts doing, then you will say, it's okay, let's not talk about it. It's okay. Vada life, parvaledandi. Let them, in case they are doing mistakes, it's okay, Nandi. That is their life, their priority. Let's not talk about it, you will say. That is the exact example. I'm just connecting to this one. Then they'll become too indifferent to heard and what is to be heard. You will not start listening to nonsense. Once you understood the purpose of life, why am I wasting my life talking about the unnecessary nonsense person? Right? Right. So when a person factually understands Krishna and his relationship with Krishna, he naturally becomes completely indifferent to the rituals of fruitive activities, even though an experienced Brahmana. So basically, you will also stop doing rituals. Somebody comes to your home and says, "Emundi, ikkada Shamshabad దగ్గర ఒక పుట్ట ఉందండి. ఆ పుట్ట చుట్టూ 11 రౌండ్లు తిరిగితే మీకు ఇది జరుగుతుంది అంటే అని మీ ఇంటికి ఎవరో ఒకడు చెప్తారు. ఇవన్నీ వెరీ కామన్. Then you will say, it's okay. I am already following Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. I am following this path of bhakti. I don't need to run around. పొరుగింటి పిన్ని గారి కాసుల పేరు చూడు, ఇరుగు పొరుగు వాళ్ళు వలె బాగుపడ్డారు, నగా నట్ర అన్ని వలె కొనుక్కున్నారు. You remember that? Right. Right. I'm going to next sloka. Shruti viparita pannate yada stashyati nischala samadau achalau buddhi tada yagam avapyasi. When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. Ante artham entante, because as I said, Vedas have karma kanda, jnana kanda, moksha kanda. But our hundreds of lives are busy in the karma kanda. అది చేస్తే ఇది జరుగుతుంది, ఇది చేస్తే అది వస్తుంది, ఆ వ్రతం చేస్తే ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, ఈ పూజ చేస్తే ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, ఆ గుళ్ళ ప్రదక్షిణ చేస్తే ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, ఆంజనేయుని సమ్మెట్లో వడమాల వేస్తే ఇలా అవుతుంది, ఇది అవుతుంది. We are always running around hearing about karma kanda rituals. ఇది చేస్తే అది వస్తుంది, ఇది చేస్తే అది వస్తుంది. After some time you will start thinking, అవసరం లేదు ఇవన్నీ. I don't need to run around. Because I am now staying focused on Krishna. I am focused on, this is not being disrespectful to any other devatas. But I don't need to run around. You are focused. For example, you are already rich. You have enough money. And somebody says, hey, you do this small activity, you get 1,000 rupees. Will you be motivated? You are already very rich. Somebody says, just go this one, there is some free coupon, 1,000 rupees. Will you go running for the 1,000 rupees coupon if you are very rich? That 1,000 rupees is not motivating you enough because you are already rich enough. You have enough money. Like that, when you are in the path of bhakti, you don't need to run around the flowery language of Vedas. You are understanding the Vedas' main purpose is 15-15. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedo vedantakrut veda vityeva chaham. So basically 15-15 Bhagavad Gita Sloka is telling the purpose of the end of the life is to connect to Krishna. Vedas are created to understand about Krishna. Krishna is telling, I am the compiler of the Vedas. I am the person to be known after reading Vedas. Na gurinchi telusukuntene Vedalu ardhamainatte. So then why do we need to run around all these things? And once you know the purpose of life is self-realization, you are not running around any rituals. A person is thinking about rituals when he is thinking about next life. ఏమంటే అక్షయ తృతీయ వచ్చిందండి, ఈ రోజు దానం చేస్తే అంట మనకు వచ్చే జన్మలో బోళ్ళంత బంగారం వస్తున్నట్టు. మేమండి మనం ఇది చేస్తే అంట వచ్చే జన్మలో ధనవంతుని ఇంట్లో పుడతామంట. Lot of this constant we hear all this one. If you are preparing for your next life to again like next life, then all these things matter. But if you are thinking Krishna, enough is enough. At least this life I will stay focused. It is your decision. If you want to give me moksha, give me. Okay, but if you want to give me again next life again, but at least put me in the devotee family. If that is your consciousness, will you be motivated toward things towards next life? If your consciousness is to stop the cycle of birth and death, will you be motivated about next life? Ichcheste adostundanta, achcheste idostundanta. You will not be motivated again. So the people who are focused will not run around all these small things. Right. One has only to carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. After some time, we'll understand that the purpose of life is to only follow what Krishna says. After listening to the entire Bhagavad Gita, we'll understand that we have to just follow what Krishna said. Manmana bhava badbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Krishna is saying. Or he's saying, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anushmana yuddhacha. Or he's saying, satatam kirta yantoma. Krishna is telling, follow me, listen to me, think of me. నా నామం జపించండి, నన్ను తలుచుకోండి. యత్ కరోషి యదశ్నాషి, whatever you do, please offer it to me. After you listen to all this sloka some 500 times, we'll start thinking that we have to work for Krishna. After some time, if I ask you, what is your identity, what will you say? Prabhu, Ashish Prabhu, who are you? What will you say? Praveen Prabhu, what is you? Who are you?
Working as something, that is all my identity.
Yes. Anybody I ask, who are you? Now we'll say all this one. Yes. Initially, our identity is, I am Praveen, I am working for a software engineer, I live in Gautami Enclave, I work for this so-and-so company, I come from this community, this is my native place, this is my father's name, this is all, we'll read out one page about who are you. But after you become a sincere devotee of Krishna, if somebody says, who are you? You will say, I am an eternal servant of Krishna. That is the only identity which is a permanent identity. All these identities are temporary. Praveen Prabhu is a software engineer. Let's say Krishna's blessings, after 5 years, he gets an opportunity to do a big business. Some investor calls him and says, I'm going to put 50 crores. Come, both of us will join, we'll do big business. he will automatically, software engineer is gone, right? He's a businessman. So our identities keep changing. I am a male. Next life, if I am a female, my identity is gone. I am no more a male. All the identities we are thinking are temporary identities for certain time, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. There are some retired people are there. Prabhuji was working for a bank. Jairaj Prabhu was working for a bank. Do you still identify yourselves as a bank manager, Prabhu? That bank manager job is gone the day he has resigned. Maybe for a few more years that might be still lagging in his mind. But now, do you identify yourselves as a bank manager? I think. Bank manager job is over. So our identities keep... Huh? You are now a go saver. Very nice. Very nice. Wonderful. Very nice. I sometimes think like that. There was some companies, I was working like crazy 16 hours a day, thinking all that company's problems are my problems, all those tensions and everything. You resign that company next day, ఏమీ లేదు మైండ్ ఖాళీ అయిపోయింది. You resign that company, gone. I used to work for Satyam Computer Services. So I was head of enterprise applications in Europe. I was in Geneva. I was running a $50 million business. Satyam Computer Services went into a fiasco at that time. A challenge in 2009. Huge tension. It was not my problem. Huge problem. All the clients were sitting on me. Families were sitting on me. I had 400 people. Some 150 people in Switzerland and UK and all. And some 300-400 people in India. All of them are tensed. We don't know what is going to happen to our job, whether we'll get salaries or not. All kinds of tensions for few months. My wife was telling me that she didn't see me at home, or she was never seen me smiling. For few months, the job, the tension was non-stop 24/7. I resigned that in July 2009. Aha. I felt like I have got moksha. I mean, so much tension for 6 months. After I resigned, I got into another job that everything is gone from my mind. So, Hare Krishna Bujji Nammadiga. Slow. So, we identify ourselves with the job, what we are doing, with the family, with the caste, with the community, with the place where we are living, with the vocation, with the likes and dislikes. We consider that as our identity. But that is not our true identity. Our identity can change any minute. Krishna can change our identity any minute. So, what is our real identity? We are eternal servant of Krishna. Nenu Krishna Bhaktundi Matrame. Once you know that your identity is Krishna's Bhakta, what becomes your priority? What becomes your priority? Serving him becomes your priority. The moment you are Manasa Vacha Karmana, you start believing that I am servant of Krishna, your job, you may be vice president, you may be CEO, you may be colony president, all these things becomes your secondary jobs. What becomes your first job? For some Matajis, you are a mother of children. That also will become second. I'm not saying disregard your children, but consciousness-wise, you will become, I am a mother, I am a wife, my in-laws are there, I need to take care of them. Ivanni kuda slowly starts becoming second priority. That doesn't mean that you disrespect, but you'll start associating first duties. I have to connect to Krishna. I have to serve Krishna. I have to read Bhagavatam. I have to do my chanting. Every day you will remember. You will keep reminding yourselves every day all these important points all throughout the life. Ardhamainda, we ardhamainda. Right. Right. Next we are, what is the time? Aha, super. No chance of completing today until I extend by 1 more hour. Right. Now we are jumping into another interesting topic. We are jumping into another interesting topic about Sthita Pragnata. See, second chapter becomes very complex at times because Krishna has given the entire summary of Gita in the second chapter. Actually, we are spending more time on first chapter and second chapter. After we might pick up some speed and go a little faster also because we are getting all the foundations in first chapter and second chapter. And second chapter, some of the, we are LKG students, Krishna is directly giving PhD knowledge. Antena? We are all LKG students. Krishna straight away telling you are a soul. Then Krishna is telling, be detached from good and bad. Work only for me. Directly is giving PhD knowledge. That knowledge we might get after 5 years of practice, 3 years of practice, 10 years of practice. We don't know. Some fools like me might take more lives also to even to understand that second chapter. So it is a, but Krishna knows that some people might stop attending these classes of second chapter. That's why you want to give the entire knowledge right now. Arjuna is giving the entire knowledge straight away to the second chapter. Arjuna uvacha stita pragnasya kabasha samadhistasya keshava stitadi kim prabhasheta kim ashita vrajeta kim. Anybody else can recite? Somebody from Mataji's? Anybody can recite this sloka again? Arjuna uvacha Srita pragnasya kavasha samadhistasya keshava kisabhihim prabhasheta kim ashita vrajeta kim. Somebody from Prabhuji's, anybody can recite? Except the first row. Except the first row. Sorry, Prabhu.
Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna uvacha
Stita pragnasya kabasha
Stita pragnasya kabasha
samadhistasya kesava
samadhistasya kesava
stitati kim prabhetasheta
stitadi kim prabhasheta
kimasita vrajeta kim
kimashita vrajeta kim. Anybody online can recite this sloka? Unmute, just recite. Saudari Mataji, you want to do? Yeah, please.
Stita prajnasya kavasha
Stita pragnasya kavasha
samadhistasya keshava
samadhistasya keshava
sitasdiki prabhasa seta
sritadhi kim prabhasheta
kibasita rajeta kim.
kimashita vrajeta kim. Thank you, Manya. Wonderful. Right. This is a very interesting question Arjuna is asking. Oh Krishna, what are the symptoms of whose consciousness is in transcendence? How does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit? How does he walk? Ante he is asking, Sthita Pragnatato unnavallu ela untaru. A person who is in Sthita Pragnata, how does he? What is his language? It's not that means whether he speaks Tamil or he speaks Malayalam or French or Spanish. That's not what his meaning is. What's his language means? What is his way of talking? How does he sit? Will he sit cross-legged? Or what is his pravartana? How does he walk? Does he walk fast or slow or brisk walk? No. Ante he is trying to understand. Don't take literally. It is not about what language he is speaking, how does he sit, how does he walk. It basically means, how does he behave? A person who is Sthita Pragnatalo unnavallu, ela untaru, vallu ela alochistaru, ela pravartistaru, ela vari behavior untudi, vari nunchi manam emi telusukovachu. This is double PhD. Sthita Pragnata is double PhD. And we are all LKG students. But it is good to stay focused on the path of life. Krishna is telling, always Krishna used this word so many times, equipoised, equanimity, samatvam, samabhavana, సుఖదుఖాలకి అతీతంగా ఉండండి. సుఖదుఖాలతోటి మీ మనస్సుని కిందకి లాగేసుకోవద్దు. సుఖం వచ్చినప్పుడు విపరీతంగా ఆనందపడిపోవటం, దుఃఖం వచ్చినప్పుడు విపరీతంగా దుఃఖిస్తాం. మొత్తం గౌతమి అంతా కరిగిపోయి కొట్టుకుపోయేంత ఏడవటం. So that is not the way what Krishna is telling. So basically he is asking, okay, Krishna said, actually Srila Prabhupada says very nicely one sentence, I like this one. A fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak. I like this sentence so much. And certainly a well-dressed fool cannot be identified unless he speaks. There are some people who look very nice, crisp suit and all these things. No repite, Narayan. That means the people might look very nice, look presentable, decent and all. But once they start speaking, they speak all nonsense. They speak gossip. They speak bad words, all kinds of things. So once he opens the mouth, he will understand he is no more a gentleman. You might be in nice, crisp suit, Armani suit. But once he opens, until then you'll think, wow, he might be CEO of a company. But once he opens his mouth, he'll understand, Ammaya, Narayana, let me sit again away from him. Right? Now, let's continue. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahapi Yadha Kaman Sarvan Parthamanogatan Atmani Evatmana Tushta Stita Prajnastadochyate. See, by this time you would have understood the flow. Like Arjuna Uvacha means Arjuna is asking something. Bhagavan Uvacha means he is replying. Please understand one thing. Entire Shastras are a conversations only. Somebody asking a question, somebody replying. But Bhagavatam is a conversation between Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami. Or Maitreya Muni and Vidura. Or Suta Goswami and Saunakadi Rishis. Bhishma and Pandavas. Narada and Vyasadeva. All these are conversations. You take Manduk Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad, all the Upanishads also, somebody asking a question, one Guru replying. They are all like conversations only. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in the transcendental consciousness or pure consciousness or sthita pragnata. What is the sentence in Telugu? Please read. Somebody read. So Krishna is giving answer. Sthita pragnata means he is basically telling that once you have given up the desire for sense gratification, కోరికల చుట్టూ పరిగెడతాం ఎవరైతే ఆపుతారో అప్పుడు and he finds satisfaction in within himself, that person is called sthita pragnata. We all have heard from our childhood, happiness is a state of mind. గుర్తుందండి, happiness is a state of mind. ఆనందం అనేది మన మనసులో ఉంది. But today we have deviated from that one and we are external dependent for happiness. మనకు అనుకున్నది జరిగితే హ్యాపీ, అనుకున్నది జరగకపోతే దుఃఖం, అనుకున్న దానికన్నా కొంచెం తక్కువ జరిగితే అసంతృప్తి, అనుకున్నది అనుకున్నట్టు జరిగితే గర్వం. You understood? See, today we think, we expect something and we do the work. If that desire is not fulfilled, anger. If the desire is fulfilled less than what you wanted, you are disappointed. If it is not done, you are disappointed or frustrated. If it is done a little bit, you are not so happy and not so satisfied. But if the desire is fulfilled exactly how you wanted it, either you get proud or you get become greedy. I want more. కోరిక తీరితే ఇంకా ఇంకా కావాలి, కోరిక తీరకపోతే బాధ, అసంతృప్తి. If the desire is fulfilled, I want it more again and again and again and again. I wanted it happen again. If the desire is not fulfilled, frustration, anger, all kinds of things. So Krishna is telling first, please stop running around for sense gratification. పొద్దు నుంచి రాత్రి వరకు నా కోరికలు, నా తృప్తి, నా ఇంద్రియ తృప్తి. Our entire life, if you look back, I like this, I don't like this. I want this, I don't want this. Is there anything beyond these 4 points in our entire life? Just reflect. Shankar Prabhu, is there anything beyond these 4 points? I like this, I don't like this. I want this, I don't want this. Ante. Huh? That is next level. That is next level. That is next level. They are all sub-elements of this only.
They are victims of that.
Understand. I am 25 years married, Prabhu. Next February will be 26 years. I am senior most. You are telling me. So, our entire life is thinking about that. I want this, I don't want this. I like this, I don't like this. Our entire life is thinking about that one. పొద్దు నుంచి రాత్రి వరకు we are working towards us only. What will make us happy? That's what we are thinking. From morning till night, from many lives. In this life, from many lives, we have been only thinking this one. So Krishna is beating straight at the foundation root level. Stop running about sense gratification. కోరికల చుట్టూ పరిగెట్టద్దు. తాపత్రయాల చుట్టూ పరిగెట్టద్దు. Krishna is saying this one. Is it easy? Is it impossible? Is it impossible? Appears impossible. I know. I can read your face, Mataji. It appears impossible, but it is not impossible. Slowly, I have seen some change in myself. Some little change. At least 1% change. So it is possible after some time. Slowly, you'll stop reducing your hankering, stop reducing your unreasonable expectations about people, unreasonable expectations about yourselves. Some people are never happy. And be happy with the result. Karma yoga, that's what Krishna is telling us. Edaina sare, మీరు అనుకున్నది అయిందా? Good. అవ్వలేదా? It's okay. If you practice this one, then slowly your disappointments will start coming down, anger will start coming down. And if you start depending upon Krishna, you will not become frustrated. అది కృష్ణుడు ఇష్టమండి, ఆయన ఇవ్వదలుచుకుంటే ఇస్తాడని, లేకపోతే లేదండి. You are not frustrated. Actually, all the pure devotees, you know how they ask a desire. Krishna, I want this. If you feel this is good for me, please give me. You understood? Krishna, I want this. If you feel it is good for me, అంటే ఇది నాకు మంచిది అనిపిస్తే నాకు ఇవ్వు కృష్ణ. If it is fulfilled, we'll think that Krishna has given it. If it is not fulfilled, I think this is not good for me. That's why Krishna has not given for me. You understood? That's how good, sincere devotees ask anything to Krishna. So that they are not disappointed. ఆ కోరిక తీరకపోతే వాళ్ళకి బాధ లేదు. It's okay. Krishna, it's your desire. If you wanted me, you would have given me. Maybe ఇది నాకు మంచిది కాదేమో. See, we can only think in the next 6 months. Krishna can think in the next 10 years. Next 50 years. Next life also Krishna can think. And sometimes for a sincere devotee, he is very careful. ఇది వీడికి ఇస్తే మంచిదా కాదా అని ఆయన చూసుకుంటాడు. ఇది వీడికి ఇస్తే వీడికి తలకి నెత్తినెక్కుద్దా, ఇది వీడికి మంచిది అవుతుందా, తలకి నెత్తినెక్కి వీడి భక్తిలోంచే పడిపోతాడా, వద్దు, వీడికి అది ఇవ్వటం మంచిది కాదు, శ్రేయస్కరం కాదు. See, we also do, mothers also do for children, no? You apply that logic, whether is it good for him or not. Tomorrow there is an exam, your son want to play with the mobile. What will he say? No, not today. You finish the exam tomorrow evening, you can go out and play, or you can watch that entire episode, you will say that one. Because you know what is good for him. I think the best example is mother to understand this one. Krishna is like a mother. He knows what is good for us. ఏది అవసరమో ఏది అవసరం, ఏది ఎంతవరకు ఇవ్వాలి, ఏది ఎంతవరకు ఇవ్వకూడదు, he knows. And he will take care of the people who want him only. Yesterday, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu has come. Some of you are attending the classes. Others, I request you, he is here for 3 days. Today evening in the Bhakti Center, 5:30, he is doing a session on 10 offenses of the holy name. We are all doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra. While doing that Hare Krishna Mahamantra, with what mood we have to do, what are considered as offenses against the holy name, he is explaining. And I request, if you are free, Sunday evening, please try to come and spend some time. In Gachibowli, that Bhakti. Did you come, Mataji, to that place? Earlier, you didn't come recently. Okay, I will post that address again in the group. If you are free 5:30, please come and spend 2 hours. He'll explain very beautifully. He's one of the great souls. I wanted to bring him to Gautam Enclave also, but the schedule got so busy. Every day there are 3 programs, and I've taken responsibility to take him around to all those places. I'm busy with him for the last 4 or 5 days. This morning also he's doing a session in Chandanagar, but I didn't want to cancel this class. So I said I will listen to that recording. I'm posting also every day's class recording. I don't know how many of you have listened at least one class. At least one class. Okay, but please listen. He's my personal inspiration. I didn't post yesterday. I forgot.
But then link was there in the group.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm posting actually. Yesterday also 3 sessions happened. Yesterday morning he spoke about Bhagavantudu Sakaruda Nirakaruda. Is God form or formless? He connected to Gita. Afternoon he spoke about Kunti Maharani prayers. And in the night, in the evening in Aparna Zenith Nalagandla, he spoke about nine forms of bhakti, Navavida bhakti. I will put that links again. If you have time, please listen. It will just take 1 hour, 1.5 hours. While doing your work also, you can listen. You will also develop the consciousness. I listened to him in the COVID time. That's how I got connected to him. First time I saw him in person, I had tears in my eyes because I was listening to him every day and suddenly I saw him like Lord Krishna appeared in front of me. Me and my father during COVID time, we sat for 70 days. Every day used to do Bhagavata Pravaha, 7 to 7:45 in the evening. My father and myself used to sit and listen. I think that was the only good thing I did together with my father of late. So we sat every day and listened to that Bhagavatam 7 to 7:45. Right. So Krishna is telling about that one. So what is the time? 9. Okay, we'll spend another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes is okay? Huh? Right. So Krishna started explaining about this one. So we have to stop running around desires. Is there an end to the desires? I think even an LKG student will tell. There is no end to the desires. Enni తీర్నా ఇంకా కావాలనే అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. There is no end to desires. Huh? Please.
Because with all of that.
Ah.
Unless you set your goal, you have passion towards your goal, all of that, you are not going to achieve. And we see people achieving their goals.
Yes.
So they set their mind for
Correct.
On the other side, we listen to, what is given us. So somewhere you're like, I haven't achieved so much. If I take personally also, I go to that.
Yeah.
I have not probably got Padma Shri because I didn't aspire for it, I didn't work towards it. Because of that, I didn't get it. But people who actually wanted it, they got it.
Yeah.
So is it because I didn't know what I want, I didn't know what was it? What is it? I always.
So Mataji, there is a big contrast. Okay, I will come to your point, but before that, I want to say one thing. There is a big contrast between what we hear everywhere around to what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. Everywhere around is enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Make money, enjoy holidays, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. This life is to enjoy. Jindagi mein na milegi dobara. That is the general theme of material world. And Krishna is telling, this place is not for enjoyment. This is Dukhalayam. This is Ashashvatam. Connect to me, work for me. Absolute contrast. Absolute contrast. Because this material world is created for our correction, Mataji. This material world is created for our correction. And we are always thinking about enjoyment, Krishna. So, especially sadhakas, devotees are little confused. They're one leg here and one leg there. So we are all called sadhakas. Sadhakas means we are trying to follow the path of bhakti and we are trying to understand. So sometimes it appears that you are confused. Oka pakkanemo enjoy, enjoy, enjoy antunaru. Oka pakkanemo hey ee vayasulo chinna pillalu pettukoni poddune Bhagavad Gita class ki veltam enti? Meekem pani leda? So this controversy or conflict will continue to be there. But we have to be clear what is the purpose of life. If my purpose of life is to connect to Krishna, I have to follow this path. But if my purpose of life is let me enjoy, you do this one. Right. Now comes the experienced people on how do I dovetail these two things together. In the path of bhakti, we have to start dovetailing these two. Ante rendu kalipi ala. Rendu kalipi, rail pattallo, how you have two rails together. Like that, you have to bring them together. Yes, connecting to back to your example, Lavanya Mataji, you need to have a goal. You need to stay focused on your goal. You work hard for your goal, like what other people are telling. Now I am a devotee, I am also putting chapter 2 to this one. I will have a goal. I'll work hard towards the goal. I will give my 100% to the goal. But if my goal is not achieved, I will not be frustrated. I will not be disappointed.
That we have goals. Later we should cut down our goals.
Yeah. Grosthashram, you can't say we cannot have goals. It's very difficult. We need to have goals. We'll work towards that one. But you apply chapter 2 if you are a devotee. If you are not a devotee, you might even commit suicide if you have not achieved your goal. You have seen many people. Cafe Coffee Day CEO. Cafe Coffee Day CEO. He jumped into the water and killed himself. We think that my goal is to become a CEO and that CEO is committing suicide. Right? There are so many great examples, so many film stars. We are crazy for them and they cannot come out and eat pani puri like us. And many of them are having duplicitous life. So many suicides we hear, so many problems in their mind. We think that having money, having 1 million Instagram followers is awesome. But go and interview them heart to heart, they will cry in their four walls. They don't have a love and affection. They don't have good family relations. So that is not giving them that kind of things. So not every rich person is a happy person. Not every rich person is a very happy person. And not every poor person is a very unhappy person also. There are many middle class people I know, or even lower middle class people also I know, they are leading a very contented life. Chala unnadanta manaki chalandi idi vastunda. So continue to have the goals, continue to have the dreams, continue to work hard, but be prepared to accept any result given by Krishna and thank Krishna for all the result which comes. That is where you are dovetailing your material life into the devotee life. Huh? Yes. Yes. So continue to do your duty and be prepared to accept any result and just thank Krishna for whatever happens in your life. If the desire is fulfilled, thank you, Krishna. If the desire is not fulfilled, I think it is not good for me. That's why you did not give it to me. Okay, Krishna. Actually, there are some people interpreted Bhagavad Gita in such a way that don't do anything. Krishna said, don't do anything. So Bhagavad Gita should not make us lazy. Bhagavad Gita manne baddakastuluga marchakudadu. It should not become lazy people. Anyway, nothing is going to happen to me. Anyway, Krishna said, so, oh, Krishna will give me money. That's why I'll not even go to office today. I'll not even work today. No. Krishna said, do your duty. Arjuna, fight. Don't think whether you will win or lose, but fight. Arjuna did not say, keep your Gandiva aside and go to Himalayas. He said, fight. But don't get attached to the result. So we also have to do our kartavya. Mana samsara bhadyata manu nirvartinchali. But we stay focused on the purpose of life. And we start attributing results to Krishna. And we start staying focused in the path of bhakti. You will continue to have dreams. We are humans, Amma. We will continue to have dreams. Somebody want to get promoted in office. Somebody want to move to a higher job. You want to move to a bigger house. Everything. There was one family I know. They have spent many crores to go to a big house. From an outsider, you see like, no, these guys are so greedy. They talk Bhagavad Gita, but they want to have a big house. You know what is the answer they've given? So wholehearted answer. Prabhuji, in our small house, we are not able to conduct satsangs. I want to have a big house for Jagannath. We want to have a big temple in our house and we should be able to host 100 people and we should not think twice to call 100 people into our home. That is their desire. If that is your desire, you stay in a 10-bedroom apartment and worth 50 crores, it's still fine because you are doing it for Krishna. But if your only desire is, I want this villa only to myself, for my privacy, I don't want any person to get an apartment, some nonsense, everybody is keep coming down in the lift, somebody will knock my door if I'm villa, nobody will disturb me, my privacy, me and my wife will have put on all those nice songs and dance every day evening. They want to enjoy. Both are having villas. Both are 10 crores villa. But one person is having the 10 crores villa for what? To serve Krishna. Another family is having the 10 crores villa is for their personal enjoyment. To have pride. I have villa. Are you understanding it? Krishna conscious is not telling, sell your villa and live on the street. అర్థమైందా? నీకు భగవంతుడు ఐశ్వర్యం ఇచ్చాడు. ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని ఎలా ఉపయోగించాలో ఆలోచించు. There is one rich person who is a devotee of Krishna. There is another rich person who is not a devotee of Krishna. This rich person will sponsor every year 1,000 Bhagavatams, 500 Bhagavad Gitas. He'll give donations to temples and all. This another rich person, I will buy that bag. I will go to this holiday. I will do this one. I will buy this kind of car. I will buy this kind of bike. I will do that one. All this is for your further enjoyment. Both of them are rich. One person is using money for his sense gratification. Another person is using the richness for serving Krishna. Can you understand the difference? Is Krishna conscious telling you richness tappu? ఏం కాదు. భగవంతుడు నిన్ను కోటేశ్వర ఇంట్లో పుట్టించాడా? అదొక అదృష్టంగా భావించాడు. You understand? There is no problem with richness. The problem is here. There is no problem with poverty. The problem is here. So that's why Krishna is the biggest psychiatrist. He is working on our mind. This entire Bhagavad Gita is working on our mind. It is very difficult for an outsider to understand. A person who is trying to understand Bhagavad Gita and try to apply in his life, you are making your own life beautiful. You are reducing your worries. You are reducing your anxieties. You are increasing your satisfaction, contentment, and you are increasing your dependence. I say this statement several times. The best independence is to depend on Krishna. Any of you disagree with me? We can have a conversation. The most independent person is the person who is 100% dependent on Krishna.
Somebody is some distress, some crisis, financial crisis.
Yeah.
In that time also, there will be some difficulty.
Untadi Prabhu. We are all human beings. We'll have some disappointments. Will be there.
So in that, he calculated this devotional service.
No Prabhu. It won't be affected. See, if you are not stable, it will be affected. If you are not stable, it will be affected. Prabhu, ek diya jala do, Prabhu. You keep it open. That one will be flickering. You keep that one glass lid around it. What will happen? The diya is not flickering continuously. You have some glass covering. वो घर में करते हैं ना हम कार्तिक मास में ऐसा. So connect that to our life also. If our bhakti is unstable, it will be like flickering. That means good thing happens, you are happy, bad thing happens. Somebody will come to your home and say, "Che, unnecessarily Sunday mornings you are going to that satsang. ఆయనకి పని లేదు, నేను పొద్దు పిలుస్తున్నాడు. You are going there for satsang for the last 1 year. What happened to your life? You did not win in this one." Somebody will come and put one nice fire. And you will start thinking, correct, I went to 30 classes till now. What happened to me? You'll start thinking like this. But if your bhakti is stable, that means you have the lid around it, then your diya is not flickering. Then you think, it's okay. Krishna's decision. I didn't get this one. I'm not successful. Yes, I'm chanting every day, but still I got this disease. It's okay. Fine. Naru posinu vadu neeru poyida. Will Krishna not support me in this situation? And you will stay focused and you are ready to face that disease also. అర్థమైందండి? So that's
intelligence. That means
that is faith. Faith, intelligence, bhakti, dependence. You can call anything. That lid is faith, namakam, bhakti, intelligence and dependence on Krishna. You're dependent on Krishna. Who can save you, Prabhu, on anything? Tell me, to be honestly, we think that my family can save me, my wife will save me, my children will save me, my father will save me, my boss will save me. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, we give all our heart to office, right? There was one person who was working in one very important project. I put that guy in one very important project. He had a brain stroke at the age of 27. 27, he had a brain stroke. And do you think what will the boss do? Huh? Will the boss sit crying? Arre, you had a brain stroke. Will the boss start going to Hanuman Chalisa, reciting and do pradakshinas for my employee to get recovered? His line manager immediately called me and said, sir, this is a very crucial project. We have put this guy had a brain stroke. So I need an urgent replacement. That was a mail from sales guy and that was a mail from the delivery guy. Both have sent mails to my HR and to me. I got angry on that email. I didn't see a sympathy first, at least one line. Very unfortunate, one of our employee had a brain stroke. He is going through so much difficulty. But in this situation, we need you need a replacement, agreed. But I don't see even a sympathy in the first line. So I paid 1 year salary to him. I was a decision maker. He was going through physiotherapy. He was going through all this. 1 year salary we paid to him at home. He was at home. But I'm not saying for my greatness or something. But 99% of the people do not even care, boss. Until yesterday you were working so hard. Tomorrow you had a brain stroke. Overnight you are replaced. We many times we even ignore our family for work. But when you have a brain stroke, is your boss will come and do, or will your wife will help you? Or if it happens to your wife, will husband help or somebody will help? See, we are dependent on so many external forces. But వాళ్ళు ఎవ్వరూ మన ఉద్ధరించలేరు. మన ఉద్ధరించగలిగింది కేవలం భగవంతుడు మాత్రమే. అది మనం అర్థం చేసుకొని మనసా వాచా కర్మణ ఆయన మీద మనం ఆధారపడగలిగితే that is bhakti. I know we discussed so many practical examples today. So what is Krishna is telling? You have to come out of the desire of sense gratification and your mind has to be purified and you are satisfied. Edochina okay Krishna. Then you are called Sthita Prajna. Our goal of life is to become Sthita Prajna. What should be our goal of life? Sthita Prajna. That should be our goal of life. We have to practice. Will it come overnight? No. Rather than మన మనస్తత్వం has been different from so many days, so many years, so many circumstances from many lives. But Krishna is telling that is how, that is called yoga. Being dependent on Krishna, accepting every situation, accepting ups and downs in life, everything. Pandavas, did they get angry with Krishna? ఏం చేసేవా నువ్వు మాకు 14 ఏళ్ళు అరణ్యవాసంలో వేసావు, చూస్తూనే ఉన్నావు. పాచికలు ఆడుతున్నప్పుడు చూస్తూనే ఉన్నావు. మేము అరణ్యానికి పోయినప్పుడు చూస్తూనే ఉన్నాం. యుద్ధం జరిగినప్పుడు చూస్తూనే ఉన్నాం. ద్రౌపది మానభంగ వస్త్రాభరణ. సో వాట్ హ్యావ్ యూ గివెన్ మీ? హ్యావ్ యూ సీన్ ఎనీవేర్ పాండవాస్ కంప్లైనింగ్ ఆన్ కృష్ణ? Have you seen in Mahabharata or any great soul telling that Pandavas are frustrated and they stopped Krishna Bhakti? If anybody have expectations that by coming to these classes our life will become all wonderful, that everything I think it will automatically happen, sorry if I have disappointed you. Yeah. So, Prahlad Maharaj, there are so many great souls. Yesterday, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu was giving Kunti Maharani prayers. I was listening again. Kunti Maharani, one prayer, Vipadastha, that's like not PhD, 10 times PhD. She said, Krishna, please give me problems all the time. Because if you give me problems, I'll remember you. If I am out of problems, I am forgetting you. కష్టాలు ఉంటేనే నేను గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటున్నాను కృష్ణ, లేకపోతే నేను మర్చిపోతున్నాను. నాకు జీవితాంతం కష్టాలే ఇవ్వు. I don't think I have guts to go stand before Krishna and ask, please give me problems in life. But Kunti Maharani asked that prayer. She's a great devotee of Krishna. What was in her life? Was there anything success in her life? Husband died at a young age. And her sister or second wife, Madri, she has done the Sati Sahaganam and she left. She has to take care of other 2 kids. They were 100 villains. She was a single lady. In the entire everybody was a villain. Everybody were trying to attempt to kill their children. There is one beautiful sloka in Kunti Maharani prayer. She says that Vishagne na kodukuni vishanto champar. They attempted to give poison to Bhima. They have cheated my children. They have snatched the kingdom of my children. They have disrobed Kulasati. They were trying to remove the clothes when she was in her period's time, sensitive young lady. They were trying to disrobe her in front of 1,000 people. And they were put into Aranyavas for 12 years. All kinds of fire, Laksha Gruha, Laksha. They put fire. All kinds of problems happened. But in every situation, Krishna, you only saved me. Nuve rakshinchavu Krishna. ప్రతి సిచ్యువేషన్లో నువ్వే మమ్మల్ని కాపాడావు. నువ్వు ఉన్నావు కాబట్టి మేము ఇలా ఉండగలిగాం. She didn't. If I were there in Kunti's place, I would have said, Krishna, you have given all these problems to me. ఏం పీకుతున్నావు నువ్వు? ఏం చేస్తున్నావు నువ్వు ఇవన్నీ జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు? But she said, in all these situations, you only helped me. See the consciousness? Normal person will blame Krishna in every situation. But she was thanking Krishna. What is the change? Only in the consciousness. Please understand, Prabhuji's, Mataji's, this entire Bhagavad Gita course is nothing to do with external things. This dhoti, tilak. Some people have shika. I hardly have hair, so I'm not even able to have shika. You have shika. So all the nice dhoti, shirt, all these things, this all you can get in 500 rupees. In 500 rupees, you cannot become a devotee. This is all about internal consciousness. This whole class,
It's both like sadhu but cannot become.
Those slokas will come now. Next few slokas, it will come about this duplicate sadhus. Yeah. So we are all talking about our internal consciousness change. మనస్తత్వంలో మార్పు గురించి మనం ఆలోచిస్తున్నాం. We are increasing our dependence on Krishna. We are trying to accept every situation as Yashya Prasada, Bhagavad Prasada, Yashya Prasada, Nagati Kutopi. So everything we are trying to connect to Krishna. We are trying to make Krishna as a center of our life. We are trying to bring God as the center of our life, and everything should revolve around Him. Remember Him every day. Remember Him in every situation. That is Bhakti. And it doesn't happen overnight. I agree with you. But it has to be cultivated. Prabhuji, do we have a choice? Do we need to do all these things? Do I have a choice? Yes. You can postpone for one more life. But this is the final solution in which day you want. Children will ask you, Amma, can I skip the exams? Okay, you can skip this term, but you have to write in the next term exams. But exams are compulsory. Avuna? So you may say, Prabhuji, this is all not going to work out, Prabhuji. This is the pragnata, dependence on Krishna, Bhakti, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, everyday chanting, even in Navalla Kadu. I want to enjoy. I am here only to enjoyment. నేను మంచి యవ్వనంలో ఉన్నాను. నా జీవితమే ఆనందం కోసం ఉంది. ఆనందో బ్రహ్మ. So what you are telling doesn't work for me. I will stop attending these classes. I'll stop following this one. Okay, it's your choice. But how long can you postpone this one? You can postpone for one more life. Next life also, I will only come and tell again Bhagavad Gita. Next life you might be in Bangalore. I'll be born there. That next life you are in Cochin. I'll be again coming to Cochin. I'll again tell you Bhagavad Gita classes. There's no choice. Someday, some life, we have to accept this and follow sincerely. If we think we have a choice, we are a fool. Any of you can refute my statement. I'm okay. Anybody disagree with me?
Generally, we are making the other choice, right?
No, it's okay. Let us have an honest conversation. See, I don't want you to just nod your head and internally disagree. If you're disagreeing, we should talk. Not like Prabhuji will feel bad if I say he's wrong. No, it's okay. I'm not here to prove that I'm right. I'm here to just say what Shastra is telling. I have no ego. If you stand up and tell Prabhuji all nonsense you are talking, I'm okay. I will say, but this is what Krishna has told. I am giving you the same thing. If you find it nonsense, okay.
So other scriptures are like, for example, Christianity, Bible says you have got everything, but if you are not strong, right? Nothing you are getting. You have got Bible says you have got everything in the material world.
Yes.
But you have lost your eternal.
Yes.
You have not done anything for yourself.
Yes.
Then you have lost everything.
See, Prabhu, all religions, Prabhu, are connecting towards the higher dharma. It's just that the practices are different, methods are different, and kind of things. And see, there is a definition of religion. The religion which is connecting to God and which is giving Nama Ruchi, Jiva Daya, that is a religion. Three things, Prabhu. You take any religion, we don't need to have a debate in this public forum, but you take any religion, if it is connecting you to God, and if it is giving you Nama Ruchi, that means Bhagavantudu Nama Meda Ruchi Kaligistundi, and if it is showing you Jiva Daya, if it is increasing your compassion for your fellow living beings, that is a proper religion. If your religion is not doing these three, then this can debala whatever.
Prabhuji, can you please repeat the three things? Once again, I just missed it.
What I just said, Mataji?
Yeah, Namruchi, Jeevdaya, and the third one.
Yeah. So religion has 3 points. Connecting to the
Okay.
divine, Nama Ruchi, trying to increase our taste for the holy name of the Lord, and Jiva Daya, which means
Okay.
increasing our compassion towards fellow living beings.
Okay.
Understanding that everybody is a child of God. Everybody is created by Krishna.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
These are the 3 points, is the core principles of the bona fide religion. If there is some religion which is not explaining these 3 things, if it is not trying to make you these 3 things, that means that religion has lost its purpose. You might be following that religion, but it's lost its purpose. Right. Prabhuji, is it offered? The offering is he's eating right now. Please don't look at him, he's eating. Right. Dukkeshu anudvigmanaha Sukeshu vigatas spruha Vitaraga bhayakrodha Stitadir muniruchyati. How many of you seen that Venkatesh movie or in Hindi movie, Oh My God? Telugu movie into Gopala Gopala. Have you seen that movie? This is the sloka he quotes in the court scene. Krishna comes and gives him Bhagavad Gita right in the night, because next day he's going to the court. Krishna gives him Bhagavad Gita, please read this one so that you can defend. This is exact sloka he quotes. Dukkveshanu digbanaha Sukesha vigata spruha Itaraga bhayakrodha Stitadir muniruchyati. One who is not disturbed in the mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, anger, is called a sage of steady mind. He's giving a direct explanation. Mataji, Telugu read, please read.
ఆసక్తి భయము పూర్వముల నుండి విడిపడిన వాడును అను మానవుడు స్థిరమైన మనస్సు గల ముని అయి చెప్పబడింది.
Yes. So who is the person in steady mind? Krishna is giving a definition. First, he is not disturbed by anything what is happening in his life. It's okay. He is not getting disturbed by anything what is happening in his life. That is the first definition. Second definition is, who is free from attachment, fear, anger. Sokam, moha, bhayam. Leda ఆయనకి ఏం జరిగినా ఓకే, తాళం ఉంచినా నీట నుంచినా నీవే. కృష్ణ, ఐఎమ్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్, ఓకే. ఐఎమ్ ఏ ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఇన్ లైఫ్, ఓకే. Whatever happens in his life is okay. Then he is called as a man of steady mind. Sthitadir Muni is always in Krishna consciousness because for he has exhausted all his business of creative speculation. And one second, let me come on. Such a Krishna conscious person, he is not at all disturbed by the onslaughts of threefold miseries. Please listen this carefully. For he accepts all miseries as the mercy of the Lord. He accepts all the miseries as the mercy of the Lord. By the grace of the Lord, that they are minimized to the lowest. Similarly, when he is happy, he gives the credit to the Lord, thinking himself unworthy of the happiness. He realizes that it is due to only his Lord's grace that he is in such a comfortable situation and he is able to render service. I will explain this in a few minutes. This is very, very important. Krishna is telling that sincere souls, sincere sadhakas, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే they are undisturbed by the miseries of life. And they are not overly anxious if they have achieved in this life. This is what we have understood before. Now he is telling, kashtalu వస్తే, when he gets problems, he thinks, actually I should have got more, but by your mercy I got less. కాలు ఇరగాల్సిన చోట చిన్న గీత పడింది నాకు. And when he gets some good things in return, he says, I am not worthy of this, but because of your mercy I got it. నీ దయ వలన నాకు ఇంత మంచి జరిగింది, అంతేగాని ఐ డిజర్వ్ ఇట్ అని ఎప్పుడు అంటాం. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్ విల్ థింక్, ఏమనుకుంటామంటే, నా టాలెంట్కి వచ్చిందండి, నా టాలెంట్కి నాకు ప్రమోషన్ వచ్చింది, నా టాలెంట్కి నేను ఇంత పెద్ద ఇల్లు కట్టుకున్నాను, ఇదంతా నా గొప్పతనం అండి, నేను గొప్పవాడిని. బట్ డివోటీస్ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కృష్ణాస్ మర్సీ, హీ హెస్ గివెన్ మీ దిస్ నైస్ హౌస్. ఐ డోంట్ డిజర్వ్ దిస్ నైస్ హౌస్, బట్ కృష్ణ హెస్ గివెన్ మీ దిస్ నైస్ హౌస్. Actually, it is Krishna's mercy I am coming to this Bhagavad Gita classes. I am getting up early. Why are you giving it to Krishna? Sunday morning, everybody, entire world is sleeping until 9 a.m. I am getting up at 6 o'clock. I am taking bath. I am coming to this class. Why are you giving credit to Krishna? It's just a consciousness difference. Manasulo alochana marpu. నాకు భగవంతుడి అవకాశం ఇచ్చాడు. Krishna has given me this opportunity. So many people are not utilizing the opportunity. Forget about them. If there is one person here also, I will continue these classes. Because that is my duty. My duty is to spread the Krishna consciousness. By this doing my duty, I am pleasing Krishna. I am trying to serve Krishna in this method. By sharing his message, I am serving Krishna. This is my service. Right? I am not expecting anything in return. I don't want any money from any one of you. I don't want any appreciation. I don't want claps. All I wanted is some of you also become sincere devotees of Krishna. That will make me happy. What do you say, Prabhu? For all the efforts put by Raghunandana Prabhu, Narayan Prabhu, several other people who are helping us, our only intention is, Raghunandana Prabhu's pure intention is, Krishna conscious classes need to happen in Gautami Enclave. So he convinced me to do classes here.
By your grace,
I am doing it here as a service so that as a pure devotee, Raghunandana Prabhu, if he is happy, his Guru, his grace, His Holiness Sankarshana Adhikari Maharaj is happy. If he is happy, Prabhupada is happy. If Prabhupada is happy, Krishna is happy. My duty is to serve all of you. And in the process, if some of you are able to make your life beautiful by connecting to Krishna, by chanting, by understanding purpose of life, if you are making your life beautiful, that itself is happy for nothing. I don't need anything. I don't need a LinkedIn, what do you call it? Recommendations, Facebook recommendations, likes, Instagram likes, YouTube likes, comments. No, that is not my purpose here. Right. So, Hare Krishna, just take what we are closing. So, మనకి దెబ్బ తగిలితే తత్తేను కంపాన్ సుశిక్షమానో భుంజాన ఏవ బ్రహ్మదేవుడు బ్రహ్మ is saying that statement. We discussed that before also. నాకు ఇంకా పెద్ద దెబ్బ తగలాల్సింది నీ దయ వల్ల చిన్న దెబ్బతో పోయింది. Actually, I'm supposed to get more punishment, but because your kind mercy, I've got smaller punishment. That should be our mood when we are going through bad things. Let's say you got some disease. It got cured in 1 month. Actually, I'm supposed to get cancer and it should be stay for 5 years. But because of your mercy, I got this small disease and it got finished in 1 month. That should be our consciousness. But not like, నాకే ఎందుకు ఇచ్చాడు కృష్ణుడు? గౌతమి ఎన్క్లేవ్లు ఎంతమందికి ఉంటే వాళ్ళందరికీ రోగం ఇవ్వకుండా నాకే ఎందుకు ఇచ్చాడు కృష్ణుడు? 1 month ఎందుకు సఫర్ అవ్వాలి నేను? 2 రోజుల్లో అయిపోవచ్చు కదా? That should not be our thinking. Our thinking should be, నాకు సంవత్సరం మంచం మీద ఉండాల్సింది నెల రోజుల్లో అయిపోయింది. You should start giving credit. My daughter did not like this statement when I said this one. If everything happens good, you are giving it to Krishna. And if something bad happens, you are saying it is our past karma. I don't agree with this, she said. But that should be our consciousness. మంచి జరిగినా కృష్ణ నీ ఇష్టం. Is there anything happening without his permission? Your real estate price fell down, your stock market fell down, your health problem happened, your relationship problem happened, your family problems happened, you lost your job, something happened in your life. Do you think it happened without Krishna's permission? Without his sanction? Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So if you understand this 4th line, these 10 situations which I explained, did it happen without Krishna's permission? If it happened in my life, that means Krishna has sanctioned that to me. Let me accept it. నేను భరిస్తాను, సహిస్తాను, ఓపికతోటి ఉంటాను. నేను భగవంతుడి మీద తిరుగుబాటు చేయను, భగవంతుడి మీద నమ్మకం వదులుకోను. I will not lose my faith in Krishna if I am going through difficulties. I will accept these difficulties also as a blessing of Krishna. I know it is very difficult, but we have to prepare our consciousness like this. I will accept difficulties also as a blessing of Krishna. I will tolerate this difficult phase. I will tolerate it. I will accept it as a decision of God. I will just go through this phase. This phase also, I will get over it soon. I will get over it, maybe 1 month, 1 year, 6 months, 1 day. I will get over it after some time. But I don't want to lose my faith on Krishna. This is the message of Krishna. We have to practice this. It will not get it overnight. But we need a conscious practice. We need somebody to remind me. Suddenly something happens good. I go to Raghunandan Prabhu, say, what is this, Prabhu? He'll immediately tell, Prabhuji, this is happening because of Krishna's mercy only, Prabhu. Please have patience. Don't lose your tolerance. Krishna is testing you. This is a testing period. Just hold on for some time. He'll tell me. Then I'll, Hare Krishna. Correct. I forgot. I am deviating from the core principle. This is the testing time. I have to tolerate. You understand? Namaste Narasingaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladala Dadaine. Praladala Dadaine. Hiranyakasi Purvakshaka. Hiranyakasi Purvakshaka. ईशो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा ये तो यामि ततो नरसिंहा बाह्ये नरसिंहा हृदये नरसिंहा नरसिंहमाये शरणं प्रपद्ये तव कनकमलवये नता अद्भुत सिंगारा Dalisa Hiranyakasipu Ranudrumma Kesavasita Naraharirupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jai Narasimha Dev Jaya Pala 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 Pralamaya Jaya Pralamaya Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Sorry, we went longer today. I'm sorry. There's one aspect I want to tell. Until we recollect this one, we'll forget. It is not, our Bhagavad Gita class is not Sunday morning 7 to 9 and usko chhod do. Sravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasana. I keep saying it. Sravanam means listening attentively, which many of you are doing. I see nobody is opening your phone also for 2 hours, which is incredible. Sravanam. Next, Mananam means go home and recollect. What did Prabhuji say yesterday? What did we discuss on this topic about Smita Prajnata, about this topic? Mananam. Nididhyasana means contemplating. How do I apply that in my life? And trying to apply in your life. Learning from that mistakes, correcting yourself. This is the path of learning. It's not just Edo ikkadiki vachamo, 9 o'clock, Bhagavad Gita close, next Sunday morning again shop open. That's why I'm trying to connect with you every day. I'm posting a sloka, Mataji is posting a summary, I'm posting a Bhagavatam sloka, I put a quiz, I put a bhajan. We try to have a conversation during the middle of the week, even enduku, so that we are staying connected, we are staying focused. Otherwise, after 1 month, you will even forget what we discussed in first chapter. Then you will say, who is Dhritarashtra? Then I have to start again, Dharma Kshetre, Kuru Kshetre. I have to start again like that. No. Please reconnect, connect back. What was Arjuna's concerns in chapter 1 and what was Krishna's answers? We'll have exams also. Do you know that one? After every 3 chapters, we'll have an exam here, written exam. Next week, half Gayam. Prabhuji, please tell the date of exam. That day, I will get headache. That day, I will get sick leave. I will apply for sick leave. Anyway. जय ओम नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। कान फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासी गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मधुरा धाम की नवद्वीप धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगे माई की यमुने माई की तुलसी देवी की भक्ति देवी की संकीर्तन यज्ञ की मृदंग की समवेत भक्त वृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti vaishnava vrinda ki. Kaliyuga pavana harinama sankirtana yajna ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Today who sponsored the Prasadam Prabhu?
Ravanya Mataji and Kartik Prabhu and Ravi Jato. Both their daughter's birthday.
Oh, very nice. Thank you very much. Let us do 3 Hare Krishna Maha Mantras sincerely for their family, for their children's birthday. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Ravanya Mataji, Kartik Prabhu are blessed with a wonderful daughter who is blessed with wonderful talent. She dances so beautifully. She has done many performances. So, and your daughter is here, Prabhu, Raviteja Prabhu. What's her name? Yashvita. Hare Krishna. God bless her. Happy Krishna conscious birthday. Please accept Prasadam. And I see some new faces. If you are not in the group, please let us know. We'll add you in the group. You can start coming every week for the satsang. Hello. Hare Krishna, whoever is online, thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please post in the group. I will clarify during the week. And thank you for staying online. Hare Krishna.